This is my first specialist game, and man, it got me in the old sneaky ninja ways. Man, the as all Sham Now Well calls it, before we get into that, if you're ever on PS3 and you want to be able to get the voices to come out, this is how you do it. Bam! Say okay, thank you, and then we're gonna go back. I did that because the guys that were on the other team they sounded really goofy, and I thought I can get some cool reactions out of them. And I got some like okay ones, but it was like nothing postable. But this is the first game I was all flustered at the beginning, and I picked a specialist package. I was like, and I always get that first blood. Oh, he got the first blood on me, but I chucked a throw knife at him. I kind of wanted to get back to this. After the win, I think it's really interesting. Like when they sit down, when they have basketball players and they show they always interview them afterwards, after a loss or even after a win, and there's more passion in it. They know what's going on. Like I got a lot of gameplays that are really good. Sit down, woohoo, and then man, scavenger marathon together. You gotta love it, man. And I don't know. This is just fresh off the win, and I wanted to bring this video to you guys. So, I've been playing a lot with the support thing, with the UAV, counter UAV, advanced UAV. Sit down. And what I have found with that is I really don't care about how many times I die in the game. Like I really couldn't give two shits. It's basically just a race of me running around, and that's all good and dandy and everything. But like I'm dying a lot. And super fast mode, because I kind of camped it out because I got the specialist thing, because I don't have any incentive to put together long kill streaks. Like there's no incentive in the game for me to put together long kill streaks when I'm on the welfare system. And this right here, let's cook this throwing knife. Yep, let's cook it. But there's no incentive for me to be sneaky and to go on long streaks. I just rush, and I might get a lot of kills, but I'm gonna get a ton of deaths, and it's just like, I don't know. It's not really helping my team, I guess, which is odd that by me using the specialist kills, the welfare. He called it welfare because it was like because basically like people are getting rewarded for not doing anything, for not putting together any streaks. So he calls it the welfare streak. But like in the previous Call of Duties, I always played in such a way so I could put together streaks, because I like knifing streaks, and it's just something I enjoy. I like to put together long knifing streaks. I really enjoy the game. But with the welfare system, I wasn't really putting together too many streaks. Super fast, and so first game of playing this, and I gotta say it's fun. Like it makes me play like the old Call of Duty, and I get rewarded for it, because once you actually do get that specialist, like man, I got so excited, because once I got the specialist and I was putting together kills, I was like, you know what? If I play in such a way, then I could probably sit down. I might be able to get the MOAB. Who knows? And why is it when we EMP somebody, it blurs my screen? That is ridiculous. That makes no freaking sense. Super fast mode. I'm sorry, I lacked on the super fast mode. Sit down. I don't know, but that specialist kill streak, it for me as a knifer, it forces me to play in such a way to try to put together long streaks, and that's what I love about it. And it's a fun way to play, and this is the first game. Listen to this. Dun, dun. Man, the sound of ranking up and the sound of completing a challenge together is pretty awesome. So I'm not going to prestige. This is obviously on the PS3, and I'm not going to prestige on either system. I reached 80 on the other one. And man, you know what? Okay, one thing I would like to know is, I got shit on. I would like to know if I got the most knife kills on Xbox, because if you go to accolades, I'm like second most time. Basically, I think it's like 287 or 300 or something like that. I don't know, I don't know what the number is, but basically let's say it's like 400. So like 400 times in a game I've had the most knife kills, and that's an accolade, and I have the most occurrence of those accolades. But I want to know if I have the most knife kills on Xbox. That'd be pretty cool to know. But obviously, it doesn't really matter because it's a game. And I, of course, want to get that sexy throw knife back to the original spot. Oh, it didn't do it. Oh, no. So that's my first specialist gameplay. Allowed me to go on kind of a nice little cool little streak. But I think a good tactic would be is if you're playing a game, especially like Kill Confirmed or whatever, like do the specialist in the beginning, try to put together some streaks. And if, you know, after about 50, it's probably a good idea to slap on the you know, the one that promotes anything else. So alright guys, ONLYUSEmeBLADE. Peace and scene. Only. What's up, guys? ONLYUSEmeBLADE, and I got a late arrival of the Search and Destroy. Actually getting a lot of kills, and originally, so this is how it originally went down. It went down as first game of the day, hop into a Search and Destroy match. Search and Destroy is the only thing, in my personal opinion, that's playable in this game, and this was the same thing that I kind of went through with the Modern Warfare Deuce. But I sit down and then throw a knife to make that happen, and then we're gonna do some super fast mode. But like a lot of times you guys have seen me like posting, even though I do the knife only thing, I post a variety of content. Like sometimes I do Black Ops games, sometimes I do Call of Duty 4, sometimes I do Modern Warfare Trace, you know, like I just do kind of a lot of things. And a lot of things that I actually like, my favorite thing to do is the gun game reactions. Now I only do it once a week. And what that means is, like, I only post one gun game reaction video a week because I never want it to get old. I never want it to get tired. I don't want to overcomplicate things. I don't want it to be good. So, like, here's a good example. So, there's this lady that I've known for years in my life, and, like, I really cut down on the drinking, but, like, there's... like occasionally we like to go out to like the local bars around here, and we have a great time. Like she makes me laugh, I make her laugh, and everything's beautiful, but we don't, like, we both care about each other, but we don't bring it to like a boyfriend girlfriend level. And we've never talked about it because we're both like too cool for school about it. But the reason why we don't do it is because we don't want to overcomplicate things. We don't want to, like, because the thing is, like, let's say that we get into like a relationship or do anything like that, right? If it goes bad, then we can't be friends after that. And we actually value each other's time together and friendship together more than we value like trying to make it like a relationship. And, you know, both of us would be hella cool together. She's awesome, but we both like each other so much that we don't want to complicate it with the whole love thing. So the reason why I'm even saying that is, like, the gun game reaction videos is kind of the same thing. Like, I absolutely love doing the gun game reaction videos, but I don't want to overcomplicate it. I don't want to put it in a point where you guys, and girls, ladies too, where people get annoyed by it, or it's too much, or it used to be fun but now it's just not the same. I want to kind of keep that spark there. Does that make sense? Originally I was going to upload this game with just the audio from the fans freaking out, but I don't think that would be, like, I'm just a normal dude that plays duty, sit down, throw the throw knife, and then grab it as I fall, put it in my sheath, and then throw it at this guy. Didn't hit. You thought I was going to hit, didn't you? You gasping? I'm a rebel. One time a teacher called me in class to answer a question, and they said, raise your hand if you know. And I knew. I didn't raise my hand. Rebel. But, so that's, you know what I mean? Like, keep it simple, make it special, don't overdo it, and everything is great. Like, if you were to play Modern Warfare 3, like, I know this sounds like a joke, but the only time I dislike Modern Warfare 3 is when I play it. Does that make sense? Like, it's not, people overanalyze and be like, oh, it's the death of the Call of Duty franchise, and it's like, no, it just was a miss, that's all. It's just a miss. Like, don't overanalyze it. It's a fucking game. Like, it's not end all be all of anything. It's just, this game might not be the best one.
There's been like 7 or 8 or 9 other ones, and this one just happens to not be a fucking home run. So what? But it is fun in moderation. This level is, or this part of it is pretty awesome. Sit down, and then I use my headset to hear the throw knife that dude try to pull on me. I hear him swipe right there. Quick turnaround. Sit down, and there you go. So this is where the fails start. So I think this is the last round. Like as soon as we win this round, it's over. So I just get rid of all my kill streaks. So I call in the super UAV, which doesn't do shit, and the ballistic vest. And come and find out, right about here, my headset dies. Now I did a review of the PX5s, and I'm gonna link you to the original review. But after using them for a while, I'm gonna tell you the 3 things that I dislike about them. These are the only 3 drawbacks I have. Battery. When batteries die, they don't give you a little indicator. It just goes deaf. It doesn't give you a warning. Not like battery's starting to get low. You should probably change it pretty soon, you spastic. The second one is that I don't know how you could do this, but I would like to use them to be able to record my commentaries and talk on Skype, but there's no real way to do that. And third one is I have a really, really big head, and so like I can't wear a hat and the headset at the same time. So that's pretty much about it. So those are the negative things about the PX5s. Figured like I'd share it with you. I'm ONLYUSEmeBLADE. Peace and butt grease. Alright, so imagine if you had, don't imagine, I mean, some of you guys have girlfriends, and some of you girls have boyfriends, and some of you people have same-sex whatevers. So imagine you're sitting there, and your significant other does not like what you're doing, does not like how you're handling stuff, okay? You know how annoying that is to hear them bitch and complain and yell and leave bad messages and stuff like that? You're like, fuck, I cannot stand this person. Now, pretend that, multiply that by, I'd say, tens of thousands, and you're not getting vagina or dick from them, and no matter what you do, 5,000 of those people are going to be mad, the other 5,000 people are going to be happy, and they're all yelling and screaming and being stupid, and there you go. That is what a community manager has to deal with. So a lot of times when people's like, Robert Bowling, he doesn't care about us, he doesn't care about the game, sit down. He doesn't, he's the stealth clown, he's an idiot or whatever, and he doesn't give a fuck about the game, all they give a care about is money, blah, blah, blah. Pretty much we are being the annoying girlfriends, annoying boyfriends, but we're being like 10,000 of them, being nasty, being complainy, not willing to conversate or talk, but more so we are just being just blatantly just dickheads about it. Stand over your body. Now imagine if, to make this one step even further, that you don't even have control over, like, you're more of like the receptionist. Okay? Like, I don't. This isn't me being derogatory towards Robert Bowling, but basically he's a receptionist. He's the face of, obviously not everyone can, Activision, Infinity Ward's busy company, Sledgehammer, busy company, and so they chose Robert Bowling as a receptionist. I personally think that the next community manager should have huge fucking cans and be hot. And I think the reason for that is because I am willing to take some pretty bad news from a nice set of tits. Why not knife that? Basically, long analogy to basically explain to my point that the community managers for these games, last year was JD20 and David Vonderhaar. This year we have Mr. Bowling to look at. These men are the receptionists, the poster childs, the people that are supposed to listen to community feedback and then talk to it, bring it to their superiors, and see if there are suggestions and ideas that could help make the game better, tweak the game, hear the community out. It's there. But when people get on Twitter, I don't know if they have a Facebook, but if basically people get on there and they're just like, "Hey, cut face, fix this." It's like, would you really listen to someone who said, "Hey, cunt face, fix your game"? Would you really listen to them? No. Super fast mode, the host migration. And then also, I think that with so much, so the problem with it is it's kind of the same thing that I go through with my YouTube thing, okay? Like, if I read YouTube comments, there's some negative people, there's some positive people that give really good feedback, and then there's people that are trying to get their channel blown up. Like, not terrorist style. I mean, like, they want like shoutouts for their channel. So it's almost disheartening when you want to read for the well thought out, intelligent comments, but there's lots of just idiots in the comment section. Does that make sense? And fuck you, Robert Bowling. Why'd my knife miss? It's all your fault. Obviously, if you listen to this commentary, you know that that's not the case. I don't know why that didn't hit, but whatever. I'm not gonna like go to Bowling's house and shit on his doorstep. So I think that as we've been playing this game, guys, like people that have been playing since COD 4 and we're bitching and complaining, let's make a conscious effort to make a more intelligent presence. You know, ONLYUSEmeBLADE. Peace and butt grease. Only use me blade. What's up, guys? Team deathmatch on the C-Town. A little bit of change. Normally, you guys have seen a lot of what I've been doing, and a lot of it's been search and destroy. And because I thought that's the only game type I like playing, but just like, you know what? Let's get something a little bit more fast-paced, a little bit more entertaining. Team deathmatch. See what we can do. And the basis behind this commentary is, don't play against yourself. And a lot of people are gonna be like, well, what the fuck does that mean? All right, so like let's say you're not a weirdo like me and you're gunning, right? And you like to rush, and so you're rushing, and then you get a couple kills, and all of a sudden there's a dude in the corner sitting there with his sights up, and he kills you, and you get fucking angry. And you're just like, so pissed off because people should play the way that I play, and it's just sit down. And it's just like, what happens, a lot of times what happens when you get killed by a camper? What is the first thing that you do? First thing you do is you want to kill that person that just killed you. You want to get that payback. And in Modern Warfare 3, in the spawn system, the payback it allows you to do that. And some people, it aggravates them or whatever, but whatever. But what you're doing, what's happening when that happens? When a camper, here's an example, like this guy. I'm going to climb this ladder. And even though I've moved all around the map, this gentleman has probably been saying, super fast mode, I think I super fast mode, part of the part I was going to make a point of. But let me make my point that I'm going to go on a super ham status specialist streak right here. There you go. I'm retarded. So you run in, you get killed by a camper, then your whole focus is to make sure that you kill that camper. And what happens then is you're playing that person's game. That person has slowed it down and made it his sit-down shotgunner. That person has made it their game that you're playing, but play your own game. Yes, I understand that Call of Duty is rage-inducing. I get that, okay? Trust me, I'm the most chill, relaxed person. Things don't really bother me, but when I play Call of Duty, every Call of Duty I play, sometimes I get aggravated. And it's not always the game's fault. A lot of times it's the people that you're playing against, they aggravate, but that's what they want you to do. Like you know how like a lot of times remember when Call of Duty 4 World at War were hacked? I think they still are. And we get so pissed, we're like, why is it that these assholes just want to hack the game? That's so bad. It's just like, you don't understand, like when you go into a game and someone's hacking and someone gets pissed off and yells into the mic, be like, fuck you, F aggot. Is that an appropriate way to say the word faggot without swearing? But I don't know why we use that as like an insult to people. But no, seriously though, like people would hack in World at War in Call of Duty 4, and we would scream into the mic and like, what would possess someone to want to do that? Oh, you suck. Oh. And it's just like, you understand that those people are listening, right? Just the same way when I go into gun game reactions and I literally, like, if you think about it, it's almost as bad as hacking, because what I'm doing is I'm playing the game in such a way that I don't care about winning. I don't care about the actual sport of the game. I'm just there to piss people off. And so, and then you end up making, it your game. And then when I think Call of Duty players get pissed off when they want to play a certain way. Like, obviously, don't get me wrong, it would be awesome if everyone just rushed around. It would be great. People aren't going to play like that. And us bitching about it isn't going to make a kid with a Kimbo FMG9 sit in the corner and shoot you because he has a leg up on you. It's not going to make them stop. So as soon as you realize that there's going to be douchebags and there's nothing nothing that we can do is going to make them stop. I like this move. I need to teach this move. See that guy, revert, come around, sit down, there you go. Instead of trying to take him head on, I approached him from a different angle and made him have a seat. So when you play, even though you might get mad, just woosah, rub the earlobes, and just realize that there are, that's going to be the constant. There's always going to be douchebaggy players. There's always going to be people that do things in Call of Duty that aren't, the golden rule of Call of Duty, I've said this before, it's cool when you do it, shitty when it happens to you. But the constants are always, if you make the constants what other people do, because they're constantly going to, play like that, make your variable about how you play and how you approach it, different. Like, just approach it different. Like, I've been playing Search and Destroy for like 4 months straight. Decided to play some team deathmatch. Decided to use my old tactics. Not gonna lie, these players aren't that great. But then, I was cool, calm, and collected, and I was able to make some noobs sit down. Super fast mode, bam, and there you go. So think about it. There's constant and there's variable. They're constantly gonna play like douchebags. Switch up your game style, make them play your game. 22-4 with ONLYUSEmeBLADE. I hope you guys kind of understood this, and drive slow. They'll wait for you if you're important. Show me your boobs. What's up, guys? ONLYUSEmeBLADE, and hey, what's up, fan? How you doing? That guy was hella cool. He was in my lobby, and he sent me a message. He actually commented on my last video that I had up, and I went on Twitter, and I showed a little screenshot of it, and it's like, the comment was like, oh, you were playing, and you got 51, and then you rage quit, and you were pissed off, and then I put up a comment like, people want to see that game? And people were like, yeah, let's see that game. Let's see it, Blade. Basically, this game, on paper, is supposed to be a good game. I think that the Specialist is an awesome kill streak for people that want to play like that. The Assault kill streak is for people that are, that want to play like that. And the Support kill streak is the welfare system. Sit down. And I think it's a good idea, but at the same time, it's like, why are we making it so that bad players can do well? I don't get that idea about if you do bad, you should do well. So according to Infinity Ward, if you have a tiny dick, there's a death streak that means that your dick's bigger for a little bit and you could be important. That's the idea behind it. And I don't like that. I think it's teaching a bad lesson to the youth of America, saying that if you're shitty, we're just going to take care of you. I don't know. Like, it's a game for noobs. Like, honestly, Modern Warfare 3 is a game for noobs, and I just don't get enjoyment out of playing it, and I just get frustrated and mad and angry, and it actually like ruins my day. So like, for my own personal health, I'm gonna not play this until the map packs come out. I got Black Ops, I got COD 4 if it's not hacked, and fuck you hackers. Like, seriously, like you're ruining the greatest FPS shooter game of all time, Call of Duty 4. You're ruining it for people that actually like to play the game. And so, on paper, this game's supposed to be pretty good. I got my Specialist bonus, and I really want to get the Moab. And I think that that's part of it. A lot of people are like, well, Blade, just play to have fun. It's just like that. It's just like, I do play to have fun, and I'm not having fun with this game.
Maybe next year when the new Treyarch Call of Duty comes out, maybe this game will be fun. I doubt it. Like I didn't like when this game came out. I was like super pumped because they were talking about this game at COD 4, but it's fucking Modern Warfare 2, and the lack of extreme conditioning. I know it sounds like that should be a small thing, but that's a huge thing. And I just, the low health and the no recoil guns and the ability for bad players to do well. Fuck that, dude. Like, I haven't met one person like on my friends list or people that actually have been playing Call of Duty for years that's like, hey, I really like this game. It's good for moments. Like every once in a while, you get some moments that are pretty cool. But for the most part, I don't enjoy myself playing it. And I was gonna make a rage video. Sit down. And then I was gonna make a rage video because like at the time I wanted to fucking punch a baby in her fucking face. I wanted to punch a female baby. That's how mad I was. Not only was I gonna punch babies, but females babies. I was gonna hit a girl. I don't know, man. Like I'm gonna, instead of just bitching and complaining and keep on playing it, I'm taking a break, man. Like there was actually like a 2-week period where I didn't play this game at all, and I was like super happy. And look at that shit. I just end up getting killed. Some buddy come through, want to hang out, do real life stuff instead of playing Call of Duty, and I got to go to work tonight. And then I just get killed, and watch how fast I rage quit. After I get killed right here, watch how fast I'm out of here. Peace. Reenactment. I'm going for that Moab. Let's do this. How do I do this? Let's do specialist. This is a reenactment. This isn't what actually happened, but this is what happened. It's a recording of what happened. I'm trying to pick. I just don't know. This is like my first game after not playing in like 3 or 4 days, and I'm trying to pick what I want to use for my setup, and it's not enough time. I don't even think okay, I have scavenger. That's it. Cool. So then let's get. What do we want our 4th one to be? I got hardline going on. Let's do sit rip. Nice. So I can sound whore people. Scavenger for tomahawks. Okay, so I don't get a 3rd one because I'm stupid. So that's gonna make this Moab even more special. I'm gonna go for a Moab. Let's do it. Okay. Why not? I think that'd be really cool to see. And that'd be really cool to fucking see. Playing with somebody in a party, and she didn't even know what a Moab was.
Oh, well, good luck.
She's like, good luck. So I'm like, okay, so let's go out here. Just gotta put together a nice little streak. Run out. Oh, this guy's gonna get served. Let's do this. And okay, pooped on. Aw. That's all I say when I die. I'm like, aw. Well, normally that's what I say when I die. But later on, I'm gonna be like, oh, fuck you. And come on, bro. That's a come on, bro, and a aw. Like, if I lost the battle, I could have possibly won it. I'm like, aw. If there's a battle like that, I'm like, come on, bro. Okay, this one. 25 more to go. And then so I'm gonna move. Oh, come here. There you go. So now I'm just kind of moving around. Kind of see my teammates. They're away from me. So I'm like, all right, let's just tickle the spawn a little bit. Oh, I see a bunch. Shit. Oh my. Okay. Stab. Wargasm? Within 20 seconds? Get off of me. Sit down! Okay. I'm juking. Sit down. Okay, that's too much. I need to slow it down. But they're coming at me, and they're coming at me like in swarms, like they're playing zombies or survivalist or something. And she won't shut up. And I didn't have...
I knifed somebody! It was a panic knife.
You can obviously hear that. Hey, I found a really, really interesting dichotomy between it. Sit down. So now I'm just kind of like moving around, and I'm sound whoring. I am sound whoring and camping my ass off. If you don't like the fact that I would camp in a team deathmatch when I'm on an 8-kill streak, when I could to get the Moab, you're insane. So sorry if you think that I'm gonna run through there and get like a 3-minute Moab. I just have to meet these people. I'm sorry. If you think I'm gonna get a 3-minute Moab, it ain't happening. Sorry.
you have to play defensively in order to get 25 kill streaks in a game where you die this fast. If you want to debate that, go ahead. It's down. Whatever. So that's pretty much what's going on. Like right now, when I was playing this, my hands were shaking. Now I know I wasn't like anywhere near close to Moab, but I'm looking at the score. It's 3100. The gameplay's slow enough, and then this shit happens. The fucking air support and all that stuff. And I understand it's part of the game, build up your streaks. It keeps people from camping like this for super slow gameplay. I get it, but it was really annoying. So I kind of ventured off to see him, and okay, there you go. Whew, that was one of those like you just gotta go for it. Just go. He spots you, just do it. Now there's like a strafe run, and I'm hiding, and then I remember there was a point where I was like, wait a second, I have like every perk. I got every perk. You want to throw some at me? I got every perk for it, bro. So I kind of like think about it. I'm like, oh wait a second, I can move from this position. But I was like, so I don't know. I was like, this is playing like this will get you. I got so scared with my teammate, I ran off, and now I'm back to sound whoring. The thing is like getting the Moab with just your knife kills. You have to play it this way. Like I'm sorry, unless you're playing against the absolute worst people in the world. Okay, I see him. Get him and then run off. That's all you can do, man. With how fast the spawn split, you have to just run off and take position and use the sit rep ninja combo to your advantage. At least that's my take on it. I don't know why I'm giving you advice on how to get a Moab. Oh, okay, sit down. Sit the fuck down. I'm sound whoring. I hear this dude. Sit down. And then sound horror. Wait for it. No. Fuck you! I fucking hate this game. Fuck, I hate this game. That's what the quest for the Moab's gonna do to me. Super fast mode. The rest of this bullshit. I don't even care. I even finished the game like 16 and 11. Just after that, I'm done. Let's just get this shit over with. Peel it off. My mouse is retarded. Like my computer mouse, like it's like the wire's all shredded up and stuff, and so it makes it really hard to click record on Audacity and line it up with this. And I actually was going to put just the Machinima intro in and not my Ninja intro in because it was kind of a short intro, but like because my mouth is so drunk and retarded, I didn't have time to start playing, go to Audacity, bring it up, hit record in time. So yeah, that's just first world problems, you know, just the tough, turmoilous things I have to deal with on a daily basis. And so I think I'm pretty blessed because most people have actual real problems and not my mouse is retarded. I know you guys are like, Blade, buy a new mouse with all your YouTube money. What's up, guys? All or Nothing is the game type of choice for Mr. Blade right now. It is fun. I always kind of like the idea of me running around and knifing people sit down and doing it against reg gunners because it's just, I don't know, it just kind of proves something, I guess. So it doesn't really prove much at all, but I mean, it's kind of fun. But this all or nothing game type is really fun. If you wanna get your Ninja Blade action, Reno, your fast acting, multiple streak knife practice up, play all or nothing. And also, why they give us this? Why don't they give Ballerina Snipers a playlist? Why didn't they make a playlist where you just snipe? It's a free-for-all, but everyone just has a sniper. They can't even switch to a pistol. I think that would be fun for them. So, I don't know. Also, I kind of wanted to give you guys some tips on how to play All or Nothing. Here's a good tip. See how I've been kind of hanging out in that warehouse the whole time? And I venture out a little bit, then I come right back. The two tips that I can give you for playing All or Nothing is obviously trying to... Well, I'm going to give you a bunch of tips, but the main thing is as soon as you knife someone, turn around or flee the scene, because someone is going to spawn behind you. There's more players than a regular TDM or a free-for-all or whatever. And this isn't me camping. This is me answering my phone. Calm your tits. So as soon as you knife someone, turn the fuck around, because more than likely someone's going to spawn behind you. And, panic spawn. See, the spawns are not great, but you just have to kind of realize that through the hectic nature of this game. And also, for whatever reason in this game, maybe this just happens to me, but like, whenever I die, I tend to die like 3 or 4 more times, like real quickly, especially in this hectic game mode. So right now, obviously, see how I'm going back into the warehouse, but no. So take a quarter of the map and just try to hold that down. Try to get your specialist bonus. Every time you knife someone, realize that someone is going to be behind you. And then I don't know why, but I'm just die. And now, so I went from specialist to juiced. Another one of those first world problems that Blade has to live through. So yeah, basic tips for playing all or nothing, and this is really good to kind of, if you want to do the knife only thing, but you're having a tough time in the regular playlist, go into the community playlist, play this. It's fun. I think I was kind of born for this just because it's the nature. And also another tip is you don't really need to shoot your pistol. The only time you should shoot your pistol, well, I don't shoot my pistol because I'm only using my blade. Only time you should really shoot your pistol though is in a panic situation where you're like, oh crap, because you don't really need to. Like the mobility, the small maps that they play on, everything like that allows you to do that. So only pistol if you're panicked. Turn around when you knife people. Just try to cover one section, and that's it. I'm ONLYUSEmeBLADE. Peace and but grease. Your boy can sit down. $100 bill, y'all. Benjamin Franklin. Only use me blade. All or nothing on the mission. You want me to do a whole commentary like this? Let me know. Alright, normal talk. Normal person talk. Before we get into this, there is a new channel called Video Games. Myself, White Boy, T. Martin, and a bunch of other really cool YouTubers. We kind of started this new channel, and it'd be really cool if you would check it out. So I'm going to put a link in the description. No pressure, no strings attached. Just feel comfortable and, just sit down and check it out. If you like it, subscribe. If you hate it, I don't know why you'd hate it, but let's say you're just in that hating mood. If you hate it, then don't subscribe. Or subscribe and hate on every video that comes out. I don't know. I don't know what you haters do. I don't know how you haters function. But basically, I'm going to E3, and while we're at E3, we're actually going to sit down and discuss some ways that we can make the channel awesome. Sit down. This is all or nothing. Now, okay, I got shitted on. Part of the game, whatever. His knife beat my knife. Not a big problem. I'm still on that Zen mode. I'm like, okay, everything's cool. Still in the lead. Sit down. And then that same guy that shitted on me, he shot his gun. Now, little matter. Little not as happy. And I realized because I don't really like people that shoot their guns in all or nothing. I really not. Because I feel like, oh, okay, that pissed me off. And that made me rage. That right there made me rage. I was cursing, and I was yelling, and I was hating life, and fucking, I'm juiced now. I'm OJ in it, and now I'm pissed off. Now, sometimes when you get pissed off, you don't play as well. You play flustered. Me, I was pissed off, and I turned into Marshawn Lynch. Hulk status, Sit down. And I actually got this really beast streak. I actually, one time I got a 10 streak without actually doing the reload of the gun, which I think is pretty hamstackler. And I'm just basically on this crazy ass streak, and that's what all or nothing is so much fun to me about. Every time I stab someone, just turn around. Just stab them, turn around. Use your stalker. You can move. Ah! Sit down! Fuck you! Oh, you don't want to catch my throwing knife? And you're immune to my knife right there? Sit down. Fuck you. And the other great thing about Call of Duty is sometimes you're going on this, I'm a monster, I cannot be beat, and then you get beat. And now I'm flustered. My heart rate was pumping, my pitter patter heart was like brr, 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 and my sensitivity was too high. And let's just close this out. I hear you. Sit down. There you go. Final beasted on him. Went from juiced to specialist and some. And I'm ONLYUSEmeBLADE. Peace and butt grease. Break it down. Love you guys. Check out the channel, and I love your faces.
Oh, damn it.
We all just got our shit pushed.
Scavenger. Quick draw.
Are you winning? No. It's terrible, man. First match of the day, and I think Grandpa's gay. Oh, man! Hey, this guy's a bitch. This guy died 11 times. Whoever dies more than 10 is a bitch. Everyone in here is a bitch. You're all bitches. Fuck you.
I love internet gangsters. It's really it's fun to me. Like that's one of the many reasons why I like playing Call of Duty is because there's people on there that get really frustrated when you smack them around. It's great. And I'm not gonna lie, like when I play Call of Duty, like sometimes I rage. I get really mad. Like I get mad and I don't want to say emotional about it, but like I get into it. And if someone's beating me, I hate them. And then, you know, I make up all these excuses. And that's just like how Call of Duty is. It is what it is. I don't like to put up videos with me raging because it sounds like I'm like some old, bitter man on the porch. But right here, I am playing Free for All, All or Nothing. Thank you to whoever made All or Nothing only playlist, because the one in the chamber and the gun game they weren't very good playlists, I think. And I think obviously there's going to be some people that do like it. I'm sure there is like some trick-shotting clan that only plays one in the chamber. Cause that'd be funny if someone had a one in the chamber montage. That'd be hilarious. I'm coming up with the montage ideas. Like I want to do like the Semtex Stuck on You. Anyway, so this is All or Nothing. This is the only playable game type in Modern Warfare 3 now. All of the rest are just horrible. The game just wasn't good this year. Whatever. I'm not gonna sit and complain about it. I gave it a fair shot. I did give it a fair shot. Don't you worry. But it's just something that maybe it is a good game on paper or whatever, but just something I just didn't enjoy. I did enjoy Search and Destroy because Search and Destroy is kind of a bullshit equalizer. But then they changed the Sitrep Pro, and then lots of people on YouTube decided it'd be a good idea to show people how to play like complete dictards. I don't know if dictards is a word, but like, you know, so basically now if you go into Search and Destroy, all you're going to run into is Recon Pro and Sitrep Pro. And I wanted to remember back in the day when the Bad Kids show, actually the Bad Kids show started back up. We had to make a new channel because the other one got shut down. Link to that. That's why I moved to Buffalo for these amazing shows. Definitely go check that out. We have actually a new episode's coming out today to celebrate 10,000 subs on that channel. But remember when we first were doing this and we wanted to do like King of the Web, and we came up with the actual We came up with the actual idea of sending dildos to Africa, and it was just, you know, it was just like a funny joke or whatever. I'm kind of thinking that I don't think that we should have sent them to Africa. What we should have done is that we should have gone into Modern Warfare 3 Search and Destroy lobbies and play, and then every time that we found someone that was using Sitrep Pro and Recon Pro, what we'd do is we would get their gamer tag, and we'd somehow, I don't know, track where they live or whatever, and send them a big, huge black dildo. Because if you use Sitrep Pro and Recon Pro and Search and Destroy in Modern Warfare 3, go fuck yourself. So I think more people, I think anybody that actually does play Search and Destroy, and I like that kill because I thought it was funny, anybody that actually does play Search and Destroy on Modern Warfare 3 and you run into people that use this, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be a good player. That's what really frustrates. Like it's the one-man army noob twos, it's the 3-time stuns. It's basically either going, I don't want to take time to be good at the game, but I want to somehow beat you and annoy you. So that's kind of what that was. I didn't want to make this a bitch video, but like that's what Modern Warfare 3 has come to. You know what I mean? And I'm not mad at it. We gave it a good shot. I'm going to be playing All or Nothing because I actually do enjoy playing this game type. I want to do an RTC of All or Nothing, and I hope I have time before Black Ops 2 comes out. And you guys want to know my opinions on Black Ops 2? It's not fucking out yet. How are you going to have an opinion on a game that's not out? How are you going to have an opinion on a movie that's not even in theaters? ONLYUSEmeBLADE. Peace and butt grease. And watch this malarkey.
I like this.
Search
How
and
about
destroy.
you? Fine, I guess you're gay.
Destroy the objective.
I don't know what gun to use. I have 10
We got the
classes,
bomb.
I don't know which one to use. I use my shotgun.
I'm hurt. It sucks. I don't want to die.
Delta team, you are clear to engage.
I don't want to die right now. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna
Only. What's up, guys? ONLYUSEmeBLADE, and I got for you, what is Blade the biggest hypocrite of all time? He's using sit rip, and he even took a ballistic vest. What a cunt bag! Ah, no. I got on Twitter and I was complaining about how I think it's cheesy as fuck when people gameplay boost. If you guys didn't know this, I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but this was on my mind, and Call of Duty stuff's been on my mind because I've been in that grind mode. And so pretty much what's going on is, I don't know who's doing this, but apparently there's like some commentators that feel the need to abuse their like make-believe internet power or something to like yell at their subscribers and to make their subscribers like run support for them. I don't know. I saw it in a Thunder video. I'll link you to the Thunder video. Bam's in the description. But I'm just like, that's the cheesiest shit I've ever heard of before. That's gameplay boosting. For real. Even if you have friends and you make them all run support so that you'd have that much more of an advantage. You might as well have 6 people on the other team to play against. This is gameplay boosting, bro. Like, I'm from the, like, I hate even putting it like this, but like I'm from the time from like the original Call of Duty posters, and the way that we got games is that we play and then we grind out like a bunch of games, and then our best games or our most impressive games are the ones that we present to you guys, and then we started doing commentaries and this and that. So really, when you're doing that, you're saying that you're not good, but you want to, and that's the kind of the thing that kind of annoys a lot. Like when you see like a lot of the old school commentators, what annoys us about this game is that people that aren't good can do well, and so pretty much you're kind of disrespecting the process of how it's been done. And I know you probably don't give a shit, so. And I really shouldn't give a shit. And I worry about myself sometimes when I care about stupid internet YouTube stuff like this. But I don't know why. It just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And also, I'm not really worried about you. I'm just worried about the fans that feel that I don't think we're famous. We're not famous. Everyone has a different interpretation of what fame is. But my particular interpretation of fame is when girls want to rip their panties off and fuck you just because you're you, and they've never even met you, but they want to blow you instantly as soon as they see you just because of who you are and you're recognizable on the streets. But you know, this YouTube stuff, you're famous with a bunch of kids, and I'm not saying I don't appreciate like the support that we give them. I mean, I'm sorry, the support that they give us by like watching the videos. You know, I don't ask for likes or ratings, but people do it just because they enjoy the stuff. I think it's pretty cool, but at the same time, like I'm worried that these young kids that watch these videos that would listen to another dude that plays video games, a dude that breathes the same air as we do, and would be like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll run support for you, yeah, no problem, yeah, like that's not cool. Like, think for yourself, bro. If I got into a lobby with another YouTuber and they're like, listen, dude, I need you to run support, don't push your spawns, I'd be like, suck my fucking dick. How about that? no one cares, dude. And I don't know. That's just kind of what came to mind. And like, I don't want to change. And I don't. I shouldn't even have gone on that little rant, and that probably wasted half the video. But let's get to a more positive note. This whole video, I was going to talk about the whole sit-rep thing. At first, I didn't like the sit-rep patch, but now after using it and abusing it, it's swell. So I use it now. So go fucking figure. And also, I want to talk about the podcast. So the podcast is a thing with me and Keem, and we've already had 2 really, really strong episodes already in. And I want you guys to go over to the channel and subscribe because it's awesome. But I'm going to even give you a bonus, okay? I'm going to do this thing, this milk challenge. Looks interesting. And the way it works is I drink a gallon of milk without throwing up. I'm going to videotape it, and I am going to hold it hostage. I know that sounds a little hypocritical because I've talked about, hey, how people hold stuff hostage, like, give me this many ratings or whatever. All I'm asking you to do is just go subscribe to the new channel. Once that channel gets 5,000 subs. That channel's not even partnered, so you can't even call me a money whore. Me and Keemstar just want people to watch it, and we think it's interesting, and I think you guys would enjoy it. So go over there, subscribe. Once it hits 5,000 or more, I'm going to do the milk challenge and upload it tomorrow. So hope you guys kind of understand that. That's not me being a douchebag or holding my stuff for ransom or whatever. That's just, you know, to go subscribe to an unpartnered channel that I don't make any money off of, and because you guys will love it. It's podcasts of me and Keemstar and awesomeness. And we have some really good guests, and we're going to have Wings and Wicked Trapno on Monday. Peace and butt grease. This game was insane. I'm going to cut back and forth. Watch this first round.
Either, yeah. Or if them niggers right.
Search and destroy.
Get excited.
Defend the objective. Sit trap.
Good trap. Good soup.
The bomb has been planted. Scavenger.
Oh my.
Hard line. Bomb defused.
NRB. Which do you guys?
Specialist bonus achieved.
That the guy who-
Good work. You've served me well.
Yeah, is that the
Oh,
YouTuber
God.
guy or is he just a mimic?
Search and destroy.
So that is Specialist in the first round of Search and Destroy. I know I sound kind of cocky, but I'm really pumped up, and I almost didn't want to commentate this, but I want to bless you with my voice. And then this shit happened. I know, it's pathetic. Super fast motor! I'm not mad at that. Shouldn't have rushed him. I'm a knife only guy. Super fast motor! But then he said this.
You served me well.
What's up now? I only use me blade. Fucked you up that time with my FMGs, didn't I? Come at me again, bro. Come at me again.
Wasn't pissed because I knew that he was just trying to get under my skin. I knew that I needed to get into his spawn, go undetected, so I ran a different route. But when I was running that route, he spotted me, so I had to be a ninja.
Oh, you little fucker. Heard you go through that fucking window too.
I love it. Super fast motor! I don't know what I love more. acing, clutching, or pissing off guys that think they're cool because they shit talk in Xbox Party. I never talk when I'm online. I just don't. I have to stay focused. Like I have like ADD problems, and I have problems focusing, and if whatever. But there's lots of things that I like about Search and Destroy, and all those things happened in this game, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. Sit the fuck down! How dare you? And then I absolutely adore the noise that I'm about to hear right now. I'm Sitrip Ninja sound whoring, and I gotta admit that I do love this noise right now.
You're all that's left. Take care of it.
All right, all that's left. Sitrip and Ninja's kind of annoying together. I think I'm like 4. Sit down. I think I'm like 4 people away, but whatever. Basically, the Sitrip Ninja combination allows me to do what I do. You kind of have to play a little bit more, hanging back a little bit. Sit the fuck down. And then, of course, we are going to have some super fast mode, and just kind of listen to how it plays out.
The bomb has been planted. Scavenger.
Dead.
Oh
Good
my
work. You served me well.
god. It's fucking Houdini. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure a knife in my left butt cheek's really gonna kill me.
The sounds of the bomb ticking down, the sounds of people getting destroyed and shit talking, and then the sounds of like leveling up. All these sounds of Call of Duty, people that I'm assuming if you're watching this that you play some Call of Duty, and they're just sounds that make you relate to moments like this.
Spotted.
And I'm not gonna lie, the new sound that I'm digging is the specialist bonus sound. And super fast mode to this.
I'm counting on you. Defeat
You can
them.
count on me, but I don't really do shit. Like, I didn't... You can count on me, but I was a little bit nervous. This is the second time getting specialists in this game. So far, I had an ace. I got specialists in the first round. I got a clutch. And then I got specialists again. And now I'm in another clutch situation again. And not going to lie, it was too much for me. It was too much for me to emotionally handle and take care of. And I panicked. Blade's human. Even though, yeah, I'm human. I know it's hard to comprehend that, but I'm human. But this is kind of how it went down.
Yeah.
Defeat. I have no patience for cowards.
That's a nice, ironic way to kill somebody.
Woo!
Oh, irony in his bag.
What do we have?
Search and destroy.
Are you not entertained? All things must come to an end. This game is about to wrap up. I think I actually rush and get a couple kills and then get killed by Elton John the Rocket Man. Came this far. Thank you for watching, man. That's all I have to say. So 16-4, a clutch, an ace, specialist twice, awesomeness, shit talkers. All of this game really needs is some boobs and a beer. Super fast mode. And there's the final weirdness going on. I don't get that, but he knifed through the right shield. Go figure. 16-4 on Search and Destroy. I'm only using Blade. Peace and butt grease. Minecraft is bad.